Everybody, welcome to the late night show here, guys, on the interview that I promised you guys, number 3. And here is the wrestling fan. She's going to be calling here in a few seconds, guys. And here she is. Hello, welcome to the Wrestling Talk Show.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? Hello?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm doing good. You ready to get this interview started?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the first question I want to ask you is, what you feel like when Edge had to come out on Monday Night Raw and he was forced to retire from WWE?
Well, I can't say that I was like the biggest Edge fan. So like at the time I didn't really probably care about it as much. Like it was sad to see him leave because it's always sad to see anybody go. But like I wasn't the hugest Edge fan, so like that didn't really bug me as bad as it probably would other fans. But now looking back on it, it's like, oh, so many people have left and so many good people too, and it's like he's one of them. So now I kind of feel bad, like, oh, I miss him, or I miss just certain people or certain things about them or something like that.
Yeah, I know. I felt bad when Edge was forced to retire from WWE because the way what happened to him, I felt bad for him because as a wrestling fan, when you watch pro wrestling, you don't want these wrestlers to retire because you're so close to them. And then when I heard Edge retire from WWE, I felt bad for him because I watched him since throughout the Attitude Era, and he was part of the Brood. He was with Edge and Christian. They were tag teams, and I was like, he became a world champion. He's done so much in his career. And then when I found out he came out on Raw, I was like, damn, you got to be retired from WWE. And he was still young, too. He was not even old. He could have kept going, too.
Yeah, and I think that's my thing now, how I feel now. Like back then, it probably didn't affect me as much because I said I wasn't a big Edge fan. But now it's just like, damn it, he didn't even have he had to retire, but it sucks that he had to retire so young and so fresh, and he was still he still had it, And to see somebody you watched growing up just leave, kind of abruptly, it's like, that sucks more than anything. But yeah.
Yeah. I asked a lot of fans about that, so when I asked people, that's the first question I ask anybody, so. Okay, so the next question I'm going to ask you is Seth Rollins, okay? We all know since Seth Rollins, was part of the Shield, and ever since he turned on his brothers, and now, he's been doing good, in 2014, 2015, he's been doing good. He has that charisma and everything else. And now he's in the Royal Rumble match, for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. What's your thoughts on how Seth Rollins has been going on right now? How do you feel about him ever since he left the Shield and now he's by himself now with Triple H and them?
You know what? He was not my pick to be the breakout star of the Shield. I legit thought it was gonna be I really did think it was gonna be Dean or Roman. I thought Dean was going to be a top heel, and I thought, Roman was going to be a top baby face, and then, everything kind of swapped around on everybody, I think, because I don't think anybody kind of chose him to be, the breakout star, and I think it's dope. I love it that he's the one who, kind of stepped out of the box, and, because I thought he was going to end up being a mid-card, a really good mid-card, Kofi or something, and I thought he was going to, do his thing, but I didn't think he was going to be anything huge. And now that he is, he's one of the top faces of the company now, even as a heel, and I like it, because he plays his role so well, and he's a really good bad guy. And I like it. I think that I'm not sure how I feel about him being in the match, but I like it. I guess more than I hate it. I think it was a good little element to throw in there. Because I'm kind of tired of seeing Brock and John, but to throw in Seth is just that was a curveball. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I'm actually a lot of people were speculating who was going to be that guy to leave the Shield? Was it going to be Dean? Was it going to be like Roman Reigns? Or was it going to be Seth Rollins? Now, a lot of people were speculating Dean Ambrose was going to be the guy that was going to leave the Shield. We didn't know it was going to be Seth Rollins, but it was Seth Rollins. We thought it was going to be Dean Ambrose to leave the group.
Yeah, and I think I did too until he kind of got his act together. I thought they were going to stay together longer is what I thought would happen. I didn't, once he got his act together on SmackDown, that one episode of SmackDown when they kind of all just like buckled down, hit each other, and was like, okay, problem solved. I was like, oh, okay, well, I thought they were going to stick together longer, and then like after the pay-per-view when they didn't, it was just like, what? Like, come on, we couldn't have had another year of the Shield. Like, I really loved them as a faction. I thought they were like one of the best factions, literally of all time. Like, I don't care what people say. I literally love the Shield. I thought they were great. I thought they made a good team.
Yeah, the Shield were definitely. I actually love the Shield. They were going on for 2 years, and it was good. And I'm actually, to be honest, I really think that, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose have charisma, and they're good on the mic, and I think they're way better than Roman Reigns, to be honest. If by the directions they're going with all these three guys, I think they're doing better than Roman Reigns is right now.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, well, on top of that, when Roman got injured, like his momentum got stopped so badly, so now he's in like a whack feud with the Big Show. But like, even then, on top of that, they're like great on the. Both of them are like great on the mic. They're both really funny. They're both like really athletic, and not that Roman isn't, but like Roman doesn't have that spice, like Dean and Steph kind of bring something to the table that I don't feel like Roman does, besides like the athleticism part. But other than that, I think they have a little bit more something than Roman does for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I like your opinions on how you felt about that question I asked you. It's pretty cool. Now, this is going to probably be a big question for you is how did you feel and when you watched Monday Night Raw when you heard Triple H came out and fired Dolph Ziggler?
See, Dolph, I'm like the biggest fan. Like, I love Dolph. Love. And I actually really love Ryback too. So when he fired Ryback and Dolph, I was a little bit like, come on. Like, damn it. Now they're going to have to, like, not be on TV. They might not come back until at the Rumble or if not after the Rumble or something. I thought, like, I was annoyed more than anything. It was just like I felt it coming, but like I can't lie, I thought that was a funny segment though. I liked the balloons, I liked the confetti. I thought it was very funny the way John was looking and how they kind of placed the blame on him. But like overall, just to see Dolph not in the ring and not on my TV every week is kind of depressing because he's like really good in the ring and he's one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler, that guy's talented. He was, he had a good, successful career, and I thought, he became a WWE. He was a good WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That didn't last long, and he was doing good, and especially Survivor Series, what he did last year. I thought, that's it. What he did Survivor Series, I'm like, this guy deserves a big push this year. Out of anybody in that locker room, he's the main guy in that company that deserves a good push this year. Out of anybody in that locker room right now, and I think it should happen this year for him if he comes back.
Yeah, I definitely do. I feel like he's been working so hard, and then once he got his concussion and kind of had to give up the belt, like things have never been the same for him after. And that was like a little over a year ago. That was a while ago. And I feel like his momentum hasn't gotten back to that level that it was on then. I mean, even though he has like the hugest fan base and like the, everything that you would look for in a package. Like he's good on the mic, he's good in the ring, he has a chemistry with fans and stuff like that, and everybody likes him even as a heel. But like I hated that his momentum dropped heavily after he lost the title. Yeah,
definitely. I wish him the best of luck this year.
Yeah, me also.
The next question I'm going to ask you is, what do you think is the future of Roman Reigns in WWE right now?
Well, right feud with the Big Show, this is what I'm hoping. Like, something big will happen for him. Like, maybe a title shot somewhere. I don't know which title. Maybe U.S. for now. But, like, I wouldn't throw him in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title picture. But I see far along, definitely, the World Heavyweight title, though. Like, definitely, for sure. But not right now, I don't think, for him. I'd throw him in, like, the U.S. title card picture, maybe.
Okay.
I don't even know if I could picture him with that belt, but, like, that'd be, like, the biggest belt I could see him having right now, for now, but I don't know. After this feud with the Big Show, because it's kind of hard to see him doing anything right now.
Yeah, that's true.
With, like, mid-carders, like the Big Show.
Yeah. So, the last question I'm going to ask you is, since the Royal Rumble is coming up, and I've been asking a lot of people about who's going to win it, you know, people would ask people on Twitter, you know, who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? People were tweeting out, you know, before Dolph Ziggler got fired, people were picking Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, you know, Seth Rollins, I don't know why, and Ryback and some other person. Who do you think should win the Royal Rumble, in your opinion, this year in 2015?
I do not have a pick for the winner. I have my top 5.
Okay, so give me your top 5.
So, like, I feel like they're so obvious that it might not even be them. Like, I think the last 5 in the ring are going to be Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, Rusev, Dean Ambrose, and Bray Wyatt. And if not Bray, Dolph.
Nice.
Those are my top 5.
Okay.
If I had to choose who I wanted to win, it would definitely for sure be Daniel. Definitely. Like, he has had everything this past year stolen from him, and I hate that he had to step out for almost a year for neck injury, so I definitely would want him to be back in the title picture, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it would be that, though.
Yeah, I know, I love Daniel Bryan, you know, I support him, I like him, and, you know, all the stuff that's happened for him right now last year, through the whole year when the Authority put him through all that crap, you know, I would love to see Daniel Bryan win the Royal Rumble, but I kind of don't want to see him win it and go to WrestleMania, because I think, you know, we already seen him win the WrestleMania title. You know, he was in that triple threat match and he became the WWE champion. So I feel like, you know, we need someone fresh, someone new in the company to go to WrestleMania, you know, win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania, you know, because we're looking into the future. So I'd like to see someone fresh, someone new, you know, be at WrestleMania and be in the main event spot.
Yeah, and see, that's why I don't know if it would be Daniel, because I feel like that's an obvious choice. But, like, I feel like Roman Reigns to win would just be just as obvious, you know, just because he came, like, that close last year. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I feel like Rusev would even have a better chance of, like, winning those odds kind of thing, better than, you know, my obvious picks over, like, as, like, Daniel Bryan and, you know, Roman. I feel like Rusev would have, like, a better shot at it. In my head, anyway.
To be honest, you're the first person to actually say about Rusev.
No, I feel like he has a big push. I feel like they're really wanting him to, like, now I won't say he would go on to win at the, you know, at WrestleMania, because I don't think he's that up there yet, but I definitely think he's going to be in the top 5 for sure.
That's actually...
But I think he's going to be in the top 5.
Yeah, so are you pumped for the Royal Rumble this year?
I am. It's my favorite pay-per-view every year. It's like no other. I love the Royal Rumble. I'm so tense the entire time. Like, normal pay-per-views, they make me tense, but, like, I'm super, super tense every single time of every single Royal Rumble, because it's like, who's coming next? Who has the lucky number? Who's coming last? Who's first? You know, who's starting everything off? I love hearing the statistics of everything and hearing about records and stuff like that. So, like, it's my favorite.
So, is there any special appearances you think that could happen?
This is my opinion. happening, and I feel like it's gonna happen. I really feel like Chris Jericho is gonna be a special guest
in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I've heard rumors that somebody from ECW might be coming because they're kind of in ECW territory.
Yep.
So I've heard rumors, but I don't know for sure.
Okay. That's awesome. And I'm happy. Thank you for answering all my questions tonight.
I'm happy to do so.
You're welcome. This is the big thing I'm doing, so who knows? Maybe I'll get you back on again.
Definitely, I would love to.
Okay. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is my interview, guys, here on the Late Night Show, guys. Keep subscribing to the show. Keep supporting the show, guys. And if you guys want to be part of the show and you want to be interviewed, guys, hit me up on Twitter at Wrestling Talk Show. And you guys can send me a tweet or message me on my Twitter, guys, at Wrestling Talk Show, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next great Late Night Show, guys. Subscribe. The logo's in the corner. Click on it, and you're going to be officially subscribed to the show. I'll see you later, guys.